Hey y'all, it's your girl Shorty, and welcome back to the Spill Squad. Let's get this started. So, this week on the Spill Squad, we're diving straight into the mess. Like I said before, it's about to get messy. Alright, I'll keep myself together. The internet this week has really just been serving it up on a silver platter. Like, they just put it out there, and I honestly could not help myself. I just gotta let the people know. So, first up, we have Black Twitter and Reddit. They back at it again, dragging exes, bosses, baby daddies. Oh, you can't forget they dragging the celebs too. We're going to talk about that one real soon. From wild confessions to viral threads, rereading the internet, from filth and deciding what's iconic and what's just depressing. Might be desperate too. Who knows? Then it's time for story time with Liggy and Shay. And y'all already know, when we tell a story, it's never normal. From awkward encounters to work disasters, we're airing out some personal chaos that might just make you feel better about your own lives. You gotta remember, ain't no perfectness on this side either. You feel me? And of course, we could not forget the messy current events. The celebs are out here acting a fool, brands are beefing on Twitter, and people are in the comment section just losing their damn mind. Like, people out here saying really anything. Internet trolls be the truth, but you know, I'm here to help them out. We're here to break it all down with no filter and plenty of shade. Shade is shady. So, don't forget, we want your mess too. Send your drama, your anonymous confessions, your receipts, whatever keep you focusing at work to spillsquadpodcast@gmail.com. You might just hear it on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, stream, and keep it super, super petty. So, with that being said, let's dive in. All right, y'all. So we're going to start off with our first segment, Black Twitter and Reddit. Let's see what they dragging through the timelines this week. Alrighty, so what do we have here? A functional society does not have a shortage of eggs and an abundance of weed. One used to be on the street while the other you can find in the store. You know what? Life is really reversed. It's crazy because you can buy more quality cannabis up in a dispensary nowadays, but the eggs out here acting like they, $5 Doughboy bags. Like, it's amazing how things have changed. I feel like people should just stop selling drugs and, start slinging these eggs. They're more expensive than drugs these days. That being said, someone said I stopped weed cold turkey when I was 20 and liquor cold turkey a couple months ago. Now sugar. That hoe is the final boss. So, in my opinion, what happened to considering shit in moderation? Life is it's too depressing out here. You can't really make it up. Like, between the orange man, between celebrities not knowing how to act, between tariffs. Listen, I barely out here able to eat, barely out here able to buy the kit. Listen, you just, no, I don't believe that. If I were you, don't go cold turkey. Moderation, like, maybe one shot a week, couple blunts in the morning a week, maybe you can spread out a bag of sugar for the week, but like, cold turkey, moderation, bitch, moderation. Alrighty, here's another one from Black Twitter. Let's see. So I feel like at a certain age, you shouldn't have a crazy sweet tooth. Like, leave that for the kids. Okay, alright. Well, what's up when you have, what's up with you people that got the weed tooth, huh? The cocaine tooth, huh? The liqueur tooth, huh? We know y'all like Bud Light. Y'all be with the Truly fan. I don't think it's Truly anymore. I think the high is taking the noon, okay? So don't be out here. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculousness. Next, we have a girl from NYU got pissed on by her roommate while she was sleeping and she ain't whoop her ass. Say what? We just giving anybody R. Kelly privileges nowadays? Can we just not do this? You can't make this shit up. Like, we can't. Shit, if she would have pissed on me, I would have dragged sis across the, common area like I did that one girl in college. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. We don't piss on nobody. Nobody influence on nobody unless you are giving consent. Shit, we don't need no more Diddy's, no more Kellys, and no more motherfucking, just no more predators in the world. Like, next time, I would have just whooped her ass. That's just, imagine feeling a warm sensation. It's disrespectful. My God. This one here is an interesting one. I'll never forget that time I was driving Lyft at 3 a.m. back in 2017, and the writer asked me if I ever felt unsafe doing so in Bmore City. I said nah, that I would crash the car if anyone ever tried me. We'll both die. He was quiet the rest of the ride. That's some great reverse shit right there. You're basically nah, man, you thought you was going to get yours. Nah, I'm gonna get mine first. I don't know why people be hopping out here and hopping in cars and being stupid. Just let's not, there's too many people in prison. There's too many people acting crazy. How about we just take the Lyft ride and get to our destination? Why we gotta be asking people questions and acting like they're not gonna answer back in a crazy way? I would answer the same fucking way. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's see what's next. So, it's this one's funny. This one says, men be walking around with headphones listening to porn just to have a dick print. Nonsense. So if you out here taking that blue chew, you should sponsor the podcast. If you out here doing whatever you doing, listening to cheeks clapping in the background, and you just walking and making it seem like you trapping out, just to get an arousement, what level of, you're a part of the problem too. You're another predator as well. That's just nasty. That's nasty. That just makes the gray sweatpants community look like y'all about to give out infections and diseases and shit. Cause no, why would you? There's no need to get a hard on. If he ain't soft, then if it don't look good soft, then what are we doing? If your shit is on hard in your sweatpants or in whatever type of pants you're trying to show that through, listen, you was being predatory when you walked up. So, you honestly, you can't make it up. Just, let's see. I'm going to spill one more. Here we go. Last one here from Black Twitter. This one says, hear me out. They need a lounge in the movie theater where people who just watched a movie can go and talk about it afterwards. Ain't no damn way. Let me tell you something. Y'all want a lounge? So now we bringing the club to the movie theater. Didn't we already have you can eat and watch a movie type of situation? Do we not already have that? But no, y'all want to be extra with it, especially in the seasoned black communities. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all gonna create so many babies and leave so many ungodly bodily fluids in the lounge. You can't make it up. Let's say let's have a lounge in church and let's go talk about the Bible study that we did on Wednesday while there's another sermon going on. No. Ain't no way. Can't make it up. You honestly can't. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a moment to regroup and I will be back. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Spill Squad. No, I'm not a good singer. I need to stop. Anyways, welcome back, y'all. Shorty is still, making it, as I like to say. Just making it. That's all we can really fucking do right now. But now we're going to move on to our next segment, which is the messy current events. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, I remember in life, and all these celebs used to be very low key and etc. etc. Now they're just out here sticking their pen in anything and giving out some interesting confessions. But, you know, also people in office are seeming to think that they could just run the world as well, I guess. But let me start off with this one here, because everyone should know who this is by this point in their lives. If you don't, you need to pull out your Google machine. You need to pull out your Alexa. You just need to pull out whatever you got and just Google Nick Cannon, because that's who this is definitely about. So, Alyssa Scott, which is one of his baby mamas, say Nick Cannon hasn't seen their child in over a month. Why is she surprised? Like, he has a professional career, like nutting. Like, they don't make great fathers. They're just out here spreading the word, just spreading it, spreading all the wigglies up in whoever's willing to take it, hold it, and throw a baby out. But like, honey, this man treats this dick like a lawn sprinkler. With just, he out here whatever they do. Like, I'm just saying, I'm surprised that his sperm count has not dropped by now. Like, I feel like when you get to a certain point, like, it would drop. But not only that, he has like 15 kids, right? It might be 15 at this point. Like, you know, it's just, he already spending thousands of dollars, maybe even like millions at this point, at Disney World, Disneyland, hanging out with one kid at a time. Like, you need to understand, like, you need to tap into whoever his assistant is and make a fucking appointment. That's what we at. As long as you getting your money, I don't know why you complaining, boo. Don't know why you complaining. All right, next. This is just the messiest thing I heard all day. But you honestly just can't make it up. So, garnishing wages for student loans for up to 5.3 million people. Like, what? During like hosting, it's sad. It really is sad. This is all happening during like the housing crisis, during the homeless crisis. Like, the orange man is already he fucking it up. And not only is he messing it up for everybody, he's trying to make it where being homeless is illegal. Say that again. So, like, if I'm just out on the street, one of the walkers of the street in the night, whatever the case may be, you trying to say they're going to pick me up and throw me in jail where it's already overpopulated? So now you want to take more tax dollars and you want to make more motherfucking money. You just can't make it up. You honestly can't make it up. But back to the importance of this one. In my personal opinion, I think they're going to just do some modern, slavery day type shit. Like I said before, prisons are already full. So, it makes sense. But y'all thought that Sleepy Joe was going to do something with these student loans. He did something for like the 15 plus year crowd, for the people who's been paying forever or in different types of services. Love that for him. But between Orange Man and the Musky Musk, they really not saying where this money's going, but they out here definitely digging in our pockets. You honestly cannot make it up. Honestly, you can't. And as everyone has heard at this point, a thief stole DHS secretary's bag, which included her driver's license, apartment keys, DHS access badge, passport, meds, makeup bag, blank checks, and about $3,000 in cash. So this will be having in charge of Homeland Security. Like, this is who is in charge right now. Like, where was your damn security detail when all of this was going down? Like, they should have been taken down. Like Big Mama House, when he got rushed, it should have been taken down. Some FBI type shit. Like, and also, why do you have your passport and your driver's license on it in blank checks, it's giving you're up to absolutely no good. You up to some shady shit. Like, you're not. You acting like ICE gonna pull up on you. ICE ain't gonna pull up on you. ICE more worried about, people like Liggy and myself and all the other seasoned folk. They're not worried about the unseasoned folk. For real. You're just not worried about them. The only thing that was missing from that whole, situation was her social security card. Identity could have been picked up. If she was in the South, ooh, they would have scanned her like yesterday's news. But lastly, why you walking around with $3,000 in cash? Just hardcore cash. Like, what type of who you paying off, sis? What type of shadiness you getting into? Because you cannot make this shit up. You can't. You have to spit like... but they did catch the person. Is it the real person? I don't really care. But, moving on. I'm going to take another little break and we will get back to the mess after this. Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Spill Squad. Alrighty, we're gonna just jump right back into the last segment of the pod, and not really sure. Y'all have to let me know if y'all like to listen to Liggy and I on the phone, or if I should just drag her Jamaican ass into the studio. Just let me know. Little short Jamaican shit be complicated, alright? Be complicated. But our last segment is going to be story time with Liggy and Shay. What we're going to do is we're just going to talk about the awkward encounters. You heard, about the, cat mouse game that's happening over there. And you heard about the guy who literally had shit in his beard. Like that, it was literal shit. Well, I believe it was literal shit. Literally shit. But here is one of our, story times. Tune on in, and we hope you enjoy. Tap, tap, tap in, y'all. You can't be answering to things that's not your name. That's why I just be looking at people.
Girl, please. It's like my sister's neighbor. You know, the one I tell you that always watching. Okay.
You said your sister neighbor, the one that's always a peeping Tom? Oh, that?
Yeah. So, wait a second. There's an incident this weekend. He came into the house, girl.
Wait, why was he in the house? He got a key?
Karen said she left her sliding glass door open, like slightly open, and she said she forgot to set the alarm. And laying in her bed, sleeping, girl. He claimed he came there knocking to bring her something. Okay. And he was knocking and she was answering, and then he saw that the door was slightly open, so he came in and put the thing in her kitchen and shit like that. I'm like, Mr. Ken needs to stop with his 93-year-old ass, okay?
Girl, you know what? I thought this story was going to go so much different. I thought he was coming there and think the girl was, like, dead or some shit. And I don't even know. I thought he was going to go stand over her and just look at her.
He thought something was wrong with her. I'm like, you know what? That shit is too funny. Yeah. So yeah, I was saying to you, he called me and Chloe. He called us Jiggy and Clovis. Okay.
Listen, people need to stop walking into people's house. That's how. Isn't Florida a stand your ground state?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Don't worry. When she stood her ground and he be laying in the fucking living room.
Oh my God.
Does he live alone?
No, he's married. Mr. Ken is 93 years old. He's still out there driving, girl. Every time he see a sale, he run out on the road and go buy something. Okay, 93 years old. All right.
Where he buying this hotel?
He just want to go there. Okay, so somebody so one of our nephews or something sent us a video the other day. They somebody was interviewing him at the grocery store, and he made the news.
Girl, what? You gotta find it, girl. You gotta find that clip.
Oh my God.
You gotta find the clip.
I'm like, Mr. Ken is a crack up. I mean, it's like he's something else. Mm-mm.
Girl, listen, he in the perfect place. He in Florida, and he ain't really got nothing else to do. And she
The
like, he's
neighborhood
very
watch,
intrigued
girl.
with your sister.
Neighborhood watch. You don't need nothing but Mr. Ken looking out, okay? Mm-mm.
What you mean? Well, he didn't see when the alligator was at her front door.
Which one?
Okay, hold up real quick. Didn't you say that she had like an alligator or a snake or something at her front
Oh,
door?
you girl, you confused. That was up in Orlando. That was Catherine's in-laws and shit. That that happened too. Oh my God. Girl, you know what? My ass is gonna try to go to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
Sleep is for the weak. I don't know why your black ass be trying to go. Oh yeah, Justin out the house, girl. He gone. Gone.
Mm-mm.
God, girl, he wouldn't let me sleep to save my motherfucking life. You can't make this shit up. I
Mm-mm.
was like, I'm
Mm-mm.
trying to get some rest, and he laughed, and he was like, well, I'm trying to get comfortable. I said, any other time, your fucking white black ass be fucking telling me to shush and be up here bitching and shit.
Exactly, and snoring with his mouth open and
Girl,
shit, and whatever, and you trying to get some sleep. You can. You
girl,
know what?
listen, you know what's the problem when I'm upstairs, got the fan on, and I can hear him here gargling water like he fucking trying to gargle some salt in his mouth type shit. Like,
Yeah, that sounds like my dad snoring. Okay,
girl.
'cause I'm trying to tell you, he would snore and stop and totally stop for like 20 seconds. All right, silence, and then he comes and lets it out. Really, oh, I'm like. My dad would snore upstairs and you would hear him all the way downstairs. I'm like,
Girl, it sound like he need a CPAP machine.
he did need it. Okay. That's what
Girl.
I'm trying to say. It's like he would stop breathing and then you think he's gone and then you come back again with a loud ass snore. I'm like, mm-mm.
Well, the thing is like, what was I going to say? Um, Justin hasn't gotten to that point of like, start breathing in between. I know the fam or whatever. I know
Mm-mm.
the in-laws got CPAPs, but he hasn't gotten it yet. And then when he get there, I'm gonna be like, let me tell you, tall motherfucker. Y'all, let me stop before I end up out here by myself, child. Love my husband. But we can't end just yet. I gotta sneak this one in here. This one is Messy Bitch of the Week. This week's Messy Bitch of the Week goes to Mr. Kanye. I'm gonna trauma dump mid-track West. Now, normally we say this segment for like a messier time, something a little bit more dramatic and delusionally delightful. But this right here, this is premium grade, psychologically just messy, okay? So Kanye drops this unreleased track called Cousins. And baby, when I tell you, I was left, right, up, down, underground. I was trying to figure out if I was hearing correctly. But I think I was, I think I was. Let me go ahead and read you a little bit from that because you really can't make it up. So, our homeboy, Ye, also known as Kanye. Oh, Jesus, it's getting out of fucking hand. All right, listen to this shit right here. So this song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years ago. I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed those dirty magazines when he was 6. And then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but I found in the top of my mom's closet different ones. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. What were you thinking? I'm over here thinking that you're going to talk about family ties. Maybe he's getting reflective or some shit. I thought he was getting like psychologically. I thought he was about to preach, he do a little bit of gospel, gospel, rap gospel, whatever. But nah, 30 seconds later, we're confessional, trauma, jail time, and some truly disturbing admissions. And then just when you think the tea kettle empty, He said, and I quote, he said, Sir Ye, this is what he said. He said, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Sir? Hello? Sir? What in the name of therapeutic boundaries is going on? Like, what? Do you need my therapist? She real good. Fabulous, actually. You know, do you need better help? Better help. Y'all need to sponsor the podcast, too. Like, you need somebody. You just need to go to a private island and stay there by yourself. We had to pause, rewind, sage the studio after that when, like, that man turned the beat into live therapy. Like, it was a live session. No warning, no chorus, no regards for our mental health. So, on the Spill Squab scale, this gets a 5 out of 5. Somebody take his mic away. Somebody just take his voice away at this point, because Kanye, we hope you're okay. But also, you're very unquestionable. And that's why you deserve the messy bitch of the week. Thanks for tapping in. We've got plenty more laughs, wild stories, and random rants where that comes from. If you're stuck in traffic or just hiding from your boss in the break room, Spill Squad is your new favorite chaos corner. Episodes drop every Wednesday, so hit that follow button and get ready to hear what everybody else is scared to say out loud. Listen to wherever you listen to podcasts. Talk to y'all soon.